Do you like Alien or Predator, but also like B movies? NERDSoul. Late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of movie reviews. That's right, NERDSoul. We put hip hop and geek, bring it together, but today is a special day. We're joined by Summer Brooks from Slice of Sci-Fi. That's right. If you're trying to get your geek on from sci-fi, fantasy, horror, all that stuff, they got very intriguing ways to bring it to you just right. Podcasts, videos, all that. But let's get to the subject at hand. Oh, because you saw at the top, you saw the thumbnail, you know what's going on. We got a movie review coming today. Oh yes, we going to space. We talk about Vivica A. Fox as the president and Crossbreed. And in this review, I'm going to give you a little bit of the story of how I got to this movie. I get an email, and the email says, Crossbreed, it's a movie in space. And I'm like, cool, movie in space, yo, I'm down with that. And then it said, the president, Vivica A. Fox. I was like, I'm in. I don't care, yo. Vivica A. Fox is the president? How are you not gonna let me see that? So I know it's an indie film. I know it's in space. Vivica A. Fox is the president. That's all I pretty much know. I go to see the movie. We go to the theater, they play the movie and everything, and I'm like, cool, I'm ready to get my review on. And I'm gonna go on and tell you guys, I don't like this movie, but I do think there's a silver lining that I'm gonna come to at the end. First thing about this movie is that the direction is a roller coaster. Sometimes the pacing is on, sometimes you're like, we have literally stopped this movie so you guys can have your little your little banter, and it's not even maneuvered in a natural way. It's like, all right, movie, stop. It's time for us to make fun of each other. Or it's like, we know you're stalling to pad the runtime, because it's like, if people were being chased by what they're being chased by, then they would have been gone. But that's neither here nor there. Directing is a roller coaster. It's up and down. It's an indie film. Sometimes it happens. That's how it is. It's a B movie. That stuff happens. We're gonna slide that to the side, because we got some very uneven acting from the different actors. So we got some people that are playing it straight. Like Stink, he playing it straight. He's like, yo, I'm a ex-military man. I gotta go out in them streets and do an extraction mission. That's what I got to do. And then you got Vivica A. Fox, keeping it presidential. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it very presidential. Look, hey, you heard it, all right? That's what she's doing. But you also have Daniel Baldwin, Danny B. Daniel Baldwin is somehow he's like, I'm gonna break the fourth wall and steal the scene. Now, don't get me wrong. Daniel Baldwin in this movie makes a lot of the movie for me. But boy, oh boy. This movie need help. Now, you've heard a little bit of how I feel. I got some stuff after the jump, but real quick, like I said, we got Summer Brooks in the house. I'm gonna let you hear what she got to say.
Well, first, let's talk about the good parts about Crossbreed. First of all, the special effects are impressive. The digital CGI bits plus the practical makeup on the actual alien Crossbreed character, really, really well done. I had issues with the pacing most of all. The timing of certain bits of banter, where first it seems like the mercenaries are in a rush against time and they stop to talk about inane, random stuff with each other while they're supposed to be sneaking around a secret base on a time deadline. That made no sense.
See, and I had no idea how she felt. I didn't know what she was going to say. She just sent the audio to me. So now, hey, we might be on par with each other right now. I have no idea. But I got some other stuff like technical stuff, acting stuff to get to after the jump. But first, Cure Brand's going to help us pay them bills. Oh, yeah, check that link below. Hat, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. Once you find something you like, of course, cop it. Now, let's get into the technical issues is what really, really bogs this down for me. Just the lighting, the sound effects, definitely the sound effects. The musical score actually wasn't an issue, but those sound effects and the lighting and also some of the visual effects is what really killed this for me. It looked very, very indie. Now, of course, this was extreme micro budget movie. That's why I'm prefacing this, letting you know, like, I didn't like this, but I understand there was monetary constraints, my brother. But at the same time, it's glaring when like people are hitting each other and it's not the right sound, or it's like super low, or when you go to the ADR, or when they're speaking, the sound goes up. It's troublesome because when you start to notice it, then it takes you out of the movie experience. You know, you're supposed to be transported to a world where they're doing all these things, or transported to the future, and you're not being transported no more. Now you're just thinking about the problems. But problems aside, you know I love action. So how is the action? It's all right. There's some scenes in this that I'm like, yo, word up. I'm digging it, I'm feeling you. You know what I'm saying? This is an homage to, like, you know, Predator and old, like, kind of like Chuck Norris films where it's like one lone man puts together a team, and, you know, so it's reminiscent of those things. But there are some fight scenes that are straight up weak. And it's tough because, you know, you want to grade this properly. And like I said, there's going to be a silver line coming. But you want to grade this properly because, of course, it's a micro budget film. They filmed this joint in like 12 days. You know, I mean, there's no way that you can make in 12 days what you make in like months and months of being on set. But when you watch it, it's tough. And with the technical aspects, with the action not really coming through, a lot of the fight scenes, you can kind of see the actors pulling punches, plus the bad direction, plus the wonky acting. Even though this is billed as a schlocky kind of sci-fi film, and the biggest nail in the coffin is your boy fell asleep twice in this. Yeah, now it won't a full sleep. It won't a full like, no, it won't all that, all right? It won't, hey, all right? I got respect, all right? But it was like a little, hold up, I'm back. It was one of them joints. So you know, it might have been three, but your boy fell asleep. And when your boy's falling asleep, when he's supposed to be transported to another world, I can't hold you down, even on a B film. So real quick before I give you my review, I'm gonna just let you know, look, hey, this is just me. This is just me, how I'm feeling. You might feel different, but with all that together, plus Summer's, you know how Summer feel. I don't even know her school. You know how she feel.
I really wish someone would have taken another pass or two with the dialogue, with the script, because some of the dialogue was just clunky. It wasn't smooth. It wasn't flowing. You could see the actors doing their best, but some of those lines just, they didn't flow. They didn't fit. And I think that actually might have been part of the pacing problem. I really get excited when indie sci-fi movies, either actioners, thrillers, dramas, come across my desk because they are too few and far between. It's easy to make a horror movie. It's easy to make a drama. A sci-fi picture that has both teeth and good character development is hard to do. And it's even harder to do in the indie sense. But I always keep my hopes up because sometimes I get surprised and it's a delight a joy when it happens. Crossbreed didn't quite make the bar. I see where they could have gone with it, but the execution that was given to us right now, I'm disappointed.
But I'm gonna have to go in and get this joint 1.5 star. And you guys know I don't like, I'm not trying to trash this film. You know this channel is not for trashing things. Because like I said, there is a silver lining, and here it goes. The silver lining here are two things. One, on the effects, the exterior special effects. I really liked. When they showed the exteriors of like cities and buildings, when you saw like spaceships landing or taking off and stuff like that, I thought that was inspired. I thought that came through, and I thought it looked very good. Of course, for the money that they're spending. Also, Daniel Baldwin, your boy Danny B, he is in rare form. He's breaking the fourth wall in this joint, but it's funny. Now, once again, it's 1.5, so I ain't saying you gotta run out and see it. But if you get a chance, just to see Daniel Baldwin in this is funny, and also the black history of having the first black woman president, at least I think, on screen or in film, I think. I might have to double check that, but I think it's worth checking out. You know, you got Vivica A. Fox as the president, something you thought you'd never see. You wouldn't ever think you'd hear that sentence. You need to go see it. And Danny Baldwin doing whatever he's doing. He's just doing whatever he wants. But it's funny. Like, I literally busted out laughing multiple times because he was just like, I don't care if this is a movie, I'm gonna do what I want. Take those two together, plus some decent exterior shots. I say it's a relatively low rental type film. So guys, holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. And get down in them comments. Let's talk about Crossbreed. You wanna spoil it? Fine. Don't wanna spoil it? Not fine. Look, I ain't spoiling nothing. I'm gonna try not to. But this movie, come on, man. Come on. So, before I bounce, I'm going to tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. Check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right. There's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, whenever you're in space and you're getting chased by things, there's no time to stop and talk. Just isn't. Peace.